This is Brighter Rays. This week we're looking at 1 John 1 through 4, and a study called Completed Joy. Today is the introduction. So what is joy? As a noun, joy is a delight of the mind from the consideration of the present or assured approaching possession of a good. That's what Noah Webster said. Joy can refer to a party or festivity. Joy can be synonymous with happiness. Joy can be a glorious or triumphant state, the joy that was set before him. Sometimes we use joy to refer to what brings us joy, as in, you are my joy. Joy can also be a verb. It can mean to rejoice or to exult. I will joy in the God of my salvation, Habakkuk 3:18. There are many things that bring us joy in life. If we were to take a survey, I'm sure we would find that some of our joys are the same, but we would probably find just as many that are different. Some things bring us greater joy than others. There are degrees of joy. What are some of the things that bring you joy? As we begin this letter of the Apostle John, we find a reference to joy. At the end of verse 4, it says that our joy may be complete. Think about that phrase for a moment. What does it mean to have a joy that is complete? What causes you to have completed joy? Maybe I should ask, have you ever experienced a joy that is complete? John says we are writing these things so that our joy may be complete. Unlike his gospel, he has given us the reason for this letter right up front. It's all about joy. Not a little joy, but a joy that's complete. As we work our way through these first 4 verses, we see that this is very much like the beginning of the book of Ephesians. Paul opens the book with a long sentence of excitement and joy concerning what God has done to bring us to salvation. Here, John begins the letter with a long and somewhat grammatically confusing sentence on joy. This was written with joy, and you can tell by his word usage and his repetition. This joy that John writes about is found in a convergence of many different truths. Here we find John writing as a disciple, as one who knows the word of life, as one who has fellowship with the Father, Son, and other believers, and as one who is a witness of all these things. So that's where we're heading this week, looking at 1 John 1 through 4. And this completed joy that John is writing about. Of course, this is why he's writing. He wants the joy of the believers, his joy, to be complete. And so this is what we're going to be looking at for the next several months as we go through 1 John. So I hope you'll join me next time, and we'll look at the very first point, which is the joy of being a disciple. There's a special joy of the disciples. And so we'll look at that next time.